Hello, and welcome to my very first live video here in my group, How to Find Your Gold, Thriving After Grief. So, how to find your gold after grief. Welcome, lovely people. I trust you're all having an absolutely amazing day today. In today's live, I'm going to give you the outline on how you can start to find your gold after grief. And I'm going to give you 3 really simple tips to get you started on your journey today. So, why listen to me? A little bit of my story for you. I've lived my whole adult life in grief. My father tragically suddenly passed away in front of me from a heart attack when I was only 13 years old. This was the straw that broke the camel's back. After years of chronic bullying, all the way through my education, it sent me on a self-destructive cycle of alcohol, drugs, self-harm, and even contemplating suicide. But positively, this led me on to study psychology at university to understand myself better and why I couldn't lift this cloud of doom. Grief is a really funny thing. Even now, over 25 years later, it comes around and slaps me in the face when I least expect it. You never get over grief. It becomes a part of who you are. Today, I'm so grateful I'm able to cope with my emotions better. I feel the positive sides of grief, which is the depth of our love. Love is one of our most powerful emotions. And that's not just the love for others, but also the love for ourselves. And now I wake up happy to be here every day instead of absolutely dreading the day. I also really appreciate how my childhood grief has helped me cope with a different form of grief, because grief has many different faces. This was the grief of myself after developing chronic health conditions, including chronic pain following a life-changing car accident, and later developing ME/CFS. And this is why I started this Facebook group, Find Your Gold, Thriving After Grief. A community full of you lovely people to help people rewire our emotional triggers. Because I don't want anyone to feel the way that I did and to fall as low as I did. And if I can help just one of you to overcome that, then I'm really happy. If I can turn my life around, then you can too. So what is my process behind finding your gold, thriving after grief? I use my unique Kintsugi program with my HEAL method, which focuses on your mind, your body, and your heart. And by following these 3 steps, our mind, body, and heart, we can bring true healing to you on a soul level. Together, we'll create a sense of balance, empowering you to embrace your new reality with strength and clarity. The first step is understanding your conscious mind, getting a grip on the 3 M's. So what are the 3 M's? This is mindset, mindfulness, and meditation. Mindset is your beliefs about how you make sense of the world, the outside world, and your inside world on a conscious level. Our mindset can change over our lifetime, and if we're not careful, it can quickly slide into a more negative or fixed mindset. This leaves us unable to cope with change. We become less emotionally resilient and generally find life more difficult and challenging. Moving towards a more positive or a growth mindset means that you're adaptable. It makes it easier to cope with the difficulties that life throws at us. These terms were developed by psychologist Carol Dweck in her 2006 book called Mindset: The Psychology of Success. But this doesn't just work for success. This works in all areas of our life, and it can help us gain mental success after grief. So tip 1 today is I want you to try my free little quiz to find out whether you have growth or fixed mindset tendencies. I'll post the quiz in the group after this live, and I would love to know what you think of it and what your results are. If you're willing to, post in the comments. So mindfulness is the practice of being fully present in the here and now. It's about truly experiencing the world around us as it presently is, noticing all of your senses and the world around you, helping you to ground yourself and prevent your thoughts from running away. This really helps us bring our thoughts back into focus. When they tend to run away with us, it helps us stop us from overthinking and can help you bring your power back to you. You don't need anything fancy to do this, which is one of the best things about it. So you can try this yourself at home today. So tip number 2 is I want you to have a little go at this mindfulness exercise. There's lots of different mindfulness activities. I'm going to give you one now, but keep following me for more mindfulness activities as we continue to grow this group together. The first one I'm going to give you today is called a body scan. So I want you to do this and see how it can help you improve your negative mindset. It's a really easy one for us to get started. So first of all, make sure you're comfortable. Sit down and close your eyes. Bring your attention into your body. Start at the top of your head and slowly bring your focus down through your head into your neck, from your neck into your shoulders, and then bring the focus down from your shoulders into your arms. Wiggle your fingers as you get to them. Then bring your focus back up your arms and bring your attention into your torso. Down through your torso into your hips, and from your hips all the way down to your legs, into your feet, and finally give your toes a wiggle. How did those different areas of your body feel? Did you notice any stiffness? Any loose areas? Fully sink into that feeling of your whole body and just sit there for a moment. And whilst you do this, I want you to really notice how all your different muscles feel. Are there any stiff muscles? Are any of your joints achy? We carry a lot of tension in our head and neck area, so I'm not surprised if you're feeling stiff there. This little process just allows us to fully step into our body, brings our attention to the present, and helps us focus on the here and now. The third M is meditation. Meditation is a practice that involves focusing your mind on one particular thing. That could be music, or the sound of a voice in a guided meditation, or focusing on clearing your mind of any thoughts at all. This uses a combination of both mental and physical techniques. It's proven to lower stress levels, can help you with sleep, reduces levels of anxiety and depression, and so much more. You can choose to do a guided meditation, whereby you listen to a recording going on a journey, like a journey through the woods or to a beach or various other places. Or you can meditate to music. And when I say music, it means whatever music makes you calm, whatever music makes you happy. That doesn't have to be classical music. Whatever music gets into your bones and allows you to switch off and just go deep into that song. Or you can do a silent meditation. Everyone has their own preferences. It's better to start shorter and then work your way up to longer meditations. If you have a tendency to overthink or have a tendency for intrusive thoughts, I would recommend you start with a guided meditation or a music meditation. I'll be sharing some guided meditations with you later on in the group. So tip number 3, today I want you to try a short meditation to a song that you love, something that makes you happy, something that makes you smile, something that you can really get lost in. So sit or lie down somewhere comfortable where you won't be disturbed. Put on your favourite song and really focus on that song. Sink into the music, sink into the lyrics, and then notice how you feel afterwards. By following these 3 little tips, I guarantee that you will start to notice a positive change on your mindset. They've been invaluable in my journey from moving out of a negative mindset. The second step in this program is focusing on your body. So mindset work is powerful, but it can only take us so far. At some point, a lot of us feel stuck because our mind naturally resists change. If someone tells you not to think about something, all you can do is think about that thing. So our mind will always try and push us back to our comfort zone. It likes stability and it likes things to be the same. But in order to change, we need to push ourselves outside that comfort zone and start to give our mind a new way of thinking. Our mind can throw curveballs at us and pulls our memories back to how things used to be. And no matter how hard you try, life can unfortunately never go back to exactly the way it was before. We need to start to accept our new reality and move forward. That's why the next step is all about being in your body. We started to do that today with the mindfulness exercise I gave you by stepping into our body. But I'm talking specifically about being in your energetic field. By shifting your body's energy and raising your frequency, you can create the foundation for lasting change. When your body transforms, your mind begins to follow, and together they can lead you towards a beautiful healing journey. The final step is looking into your heart. Our heart is where the deepest layers of our trauma are stored. The heart even holds its own memories. And according to quantum physics, it has an energetic field 5,000 times more powerful than the mind, which just blows my mind. So true healing isn't just about changing the way you think. It's about transforming how you feel, right at your core, inside your heart. In this step, we work closely together to release those cords of pain that have anchored you in the past and help give you the tools to regain control over your emotions so that you can get yourself out of that emotional turmoil you've been stuck in. This work allows you to move forward with clarity and confidence, fully stepping into your new reality and embracing it. This can feel overwhelming, and it takes courage to face what's inside your heart. But I want you to know that you're not alone. You're never alone. I'm here with you, and you all have each other in this group here on this same journey together. Every step of the way, we can offer each other guidance, understanding, and support. You're not alone. You're never alone. I've walked this path myself, and I found my way through. And if I can find my way through, then you can too. So let me help you guide you on your unique journey through grief. Because grief, yes, it's a highly personal journey, and no two stories will ever be the same. But we can use the same techniques together to start to move forward. Stay tuned for a taster heart healing session later on in this group. Or if you can't wait till then, you're a little bit impatient. There's nothing wrong with that. Drop me a comment below with the word enough, and I can give you the link to my recent masterclass I did over Christmas on why you don't feel enough and how to change it. And this has a beautiful little taster short heart healing session at the end. So would you like to try this for yourself? This is the exciting part. I am looking for 3 lucky people to work with me one-to-one to test out my new 5-day challenge. This challenge looks at the first stages of this process in depth by giving you the tools to build a solid foundation in your conscious mind, helping you to start to find your gold after grief. Some of the things we might be covering in those 5 days will be my unique highway process, mindset work, understanding trauma and triggers. We'll cover boundaries and people pleasing, because I want you to know that you too can rebuild yourself with gold, because you're not broken. You're just different now, but that's okay. So this is a first come, first serve basis. So in the comments, drop me 5-day challenge in the comments below if you want to be one of those 3 lucky people. And as I said, first come, first serve. And I cannot wait to share this with you. I've been so excited about this. And I know it will really help you to build the foundations in your conscious mind so that you can start to make your own gold after grief. Thank you for listening to me today. I wish you all a really, really happy Sunday afternoon. It's absolutely pouring with rain here. So I'm going to be enjoying the rest of the day inside, snuggling up with my animals. Thank you so much. And I cannot wait to be working with some of you one-to-one shortly. Take care.